Welcome back, Magic fans. Today we're doing Super Sealed.
Yeah.
Now, normally, because this is the last Magic video of is it the last Magic video of January?
Yes.
There's no more Januaries after this one?
No.
And i.e. the world's gonna end? Yeah, so normally, because it would be the last one of the month, we would do a Patreon video featuring Patreon decks. But I figured, since A, I'm still waiting for some of those cards to come in.
Yeah, the mail decided it was going to be really slow.
Yeah, and B, we just finished up doing unboxing. It would make sense to immediately do the Super Seal that's based on that. So if you don't know what Super Seal is, if you haven't seen our last one, we've only done this one other time before. In last week's video, and if you haven't seen last week's video, then you should probably click the link that's down there and watch that first. So we each opened half of a box of Oath of the Gatewatch.
Yosh.
And now we basically just built decks out of each one of our halves.
So it's like a better seal.
Yeah,
you get 18 packs.
Super sealed. Kind of makes sense. I should disclaim this by saying that my deck is by all means not optimal. Because if you remember, if you saw that video right at the end, I did claim that I would be playing all four copies of Ancient Crab, which is a blue generic mana for a 1/5 with no abilities. So I am in fact playing all four of those, and it is not a good card, but we'll see what happens. So anyway, I had the spoiler alert. I had more value in mind, so I will be going first, and we will see you in game one. All right, game one. I'll show my hand. Yeah. Super exciting. And it. Yeah, that's what we got going on.
We have something that looks a little like that.
All right, I'm going to lead off with a Submerged Boneyard. Best of turn.
Draw.
There are many bones in this yard.
We're going to lead off with the forest.
The dog put them there. Untap. Draw a card. Okay.
Did he also submerge them?
He did not, because he can't swim. Meandering River. Pass the turn. See, he meandered up to the river, but then he decided that he couldn't swim, so he didn't do it.
We're going to play...
That happened after.
Bailoff Pup.
Global warming caused this.
It's a 3-1. It gets trample as long as it has a 1/1 counter on it. Here we go.
Untap. Draw a card.
Global warming ruins everything.
It really does. And I think the only creature that could possibly survive global warming would be an ancient crab.
Who, like, literally defeats this thing.
Yeah, 1/5. To you. The first of my quartet of crustaceans.
Yes. Play another basic land.
Yeah. This one taps for a colorless mana.
And play a Scion Summoner.
All right.
We'll summon up a Scion.
So we're going to use tokens from the set that we opened in the box because it's super sealed. Normally we would use Frosty tokens, but we can do this instead. Untap. Draw a card. Well, I have seen worse things in my life. We're going to play Holdout Settlement. And we're going to tap 4 and play a Thought Not Seer. So essentially, yeah, just you reveal your hand. I get to choose a non-land card from it. Exile that card. And then when he leaves the battle, you draw a card.
Yes.
Well, target opponent. I could choose Mr. Boopster, but he's on everybody's side, so he's no one's opponent. What don't I like here?
So many choices.
Yeah. Emulating Glare is annoying, but 2 2/2s is also kind of annoying. These are all kind of annoying. I'm going to take the Glare. Whoop. And then I'll pass the turn. Normally, always write down the cards your opponent has if you're playing in a tournament or something. We're not, so I'm not.
Let's go for another Scion Summoner.
Yep. Knew about that one.
Doo-doo.
Poops out an Eldrazi.
And is it really worth it? Sure, go.
We're going to untap. Draw a card. That's not terrible. I think what I'll do... Crumbling Vestige. And that'll make a black mana.
Black.
And then we will... cast a Mind Melter. So he's a 2/2 that can't be blocked, and I can pay 4
to melt the mind.
Yeah, basically melt his mind a little bit by a little bit. And then what? Then what? You could trade Thought-Knot Seer for a couple things if you wanted to do that. But you probably would. But I think I'm just going to pass the turn.
Untap. Druff turn. Forest.
3 mana.
To stand shoulder to shoulder.
Yep.
Draw a card.
And your dice go flying all over the table and floor.
Think we'll pump him and him.
Okay. He's definitely a good choice.
Yeah, now he has trample. He can almost trample over the ancient crab.
Almost.
Just needs 2 more of those. Swing for 7.
Swing for 7. You have 2 forests up. Huh. Let me think here. I don't know the format that well, so I'm not sure what pump spells you could have for 2 green and 2 colorless. That said... Yeah. I'll bite.
Lead by example.
That will work. Support 2.
Sport 2.
And that's it. You got it.
Yeah.
These do still trade.
Yes. I gotta draw a card though to replace it at the very least.
Yep.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. Okay. Well, I'm going to begin by casting
A crab?
Essence Depleter.
I was expecting a crab.
No crab. You took down my 1 crab. And then Crumbling Vestige will make a blue, and I will put Containment Membrane on Baloth Pup.
Sad face.
So it doesn't untap. By the way, I'm paying it for its surge cost, which is a new thing. Because I cast something else this turn. And then, since I'm not going to block with this anyway, attack you for 2. Unblockable.
18.
Pass the turn.
Untap. Draft turn. Let's go for some allied reinforcements finally.
Yep. Couple of knights.
And
there's more.
War Cleric.
Ah, that guy's annoying. Gains 2 life every turn. Stupid bear.
You have a 2/3 at the moment, so I think it's your go.
End of turn. I will drain you for 1. Going to 21.
I'll go 17.
Untap. Draw a card. Okay. Play planes. And I will attack you for 2 unblockable.
15.
Pass the turn.
Fortunately, he still has summoning sickness, so I can't gain that life back, so
No.
I'll just have to untap. Draw for turn. Not really what we wanted to see. Play another Scion Summoner.
Sure. Never have enough tokens. Pretty good in a support deck.
Yeah,
How many versions of the Eldrazi Scion token are there?
there are 6.
6, huh?
Yeah, they really went all out. I think
Three,
it was 3
per Eldrazi?
Hmm?
3
Yeah, I guess.
per
Before there was only
Kozilek
one.
and Ulamog?
Yeah, there's only 1 per the original set.
Oh.
1 for each. So, those have summoning sickness.
Indeed.
I think we're just going to swing.
Swing with those, huh? You have how many cards in hand?
1 card.
1 card in hand. Well, there are a lot of things you could have. Or I could take 8.
Those are the options, yes.
Those are the options. If you have one of the support things, you can only pump 1 apiece.
Yeah, only +1/+1 per thing.
Or sorry, I would take 10, not 8.
Yeah.
I was confusing those with Scions.
Oh, they are better than Scions. It takes 2 Scions to kill them.
Yeah.
They're therefore twice as good.
I think I feel safe enough blocking 1 Scion.
Okay,
So I'll do that.
take 9.
Take 9. Go to 12.
Enter go.
End of turn. I'll drain you for 3.
For 3.
Go to 15.
Go to 12.
Since these all tap for colorless. Untap. Draw a card. Plain Island.
I can just drain for 4.
Attack you for 2.
Go to 10.
Pass the turn.
It's unblockable. It's annoying. Draw. He's okay. Here's Seed Guardian.
Sure. 3/4 reach. And it makes a gigantic. Well,
Well,
no,
not really. It makes a 1/1.
It makes a gigantic 1/1 token when it dies.
It's very exciting. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12 damages. Now, you could still have that. How worried am I that you still have that? It's very possible I know the only card in your hand. Well, should know the only card in your hand if I wrote it down, but I'm not sure. That's also always write stuff down.
Yes.
So sorry, that's 4. So if I blocked a Scion, it'd be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's what I'm going to do. Block a Scion.
Okay.
I'll just drain you for 4 right now. Do it first.
Go to 6.
Go to 19. And then I'll take 7, going down to 12.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. That's kind of funny. I'm not going to do it, but it's kind of funny. Attack you for 2.
Go 4.
Drain you for 4.
Dead.
All right.
I got planes.
This is what was funny.
Oh.
-2 to everything. He survives it. But, yeah. So that was game 1. It's kind of, you can see what the crab deck does. It like blocks and then slowly tries to drain the opponents out.
Slowly accrue some advantage there.
Yeah. Only had one crustacean though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's rather weird.
Need some more of that $5 lobster. Anyway, we will
4
see.
and a 40 card deck.
Yeah. We will see you in game 2. Okay, game 2. Show your hand.
Hand.
And show this. Taking a bit of a risk here. But I've got kind of the curve of legends, so to speak. So we'll see how that works.
That sounds terrifying.
It's pretty terrifying.
Well, we're going to start with the plains.
Not a 1-drop. I can't beat that.
Stoneforge Masterwork.
Sure
go.
Draw a card. Maybe I can beat that. Submerged Boneyard. Pass the turn.
Draw for turn. War Cleric. Enter
Sure.
go.
Untap. Draw a card. Well, we're going to play a Crumbling Vestige, and that will add a white mana. And then we're going to play, tap that for a black, Ayli! Ayli! Whatever. Eternal Pilgrim. 2/3, Death Touch, pay 1, sacrifice another creature. Yeah. You can look it up on Gatherer if you're that curious.
Draw for turn.
It's a bit wordy. It's a bit of a wordy one.
We're going to attack you for 2.
Okay, well, either way, I guess it would trade for a pump spell, but I'm just gonna take 2, I think, and go to 18.
We're going to go for plains. And a Scion Summoner.
Sure.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. Wow. Okay. Crab time.
Quab.
Pass turn.
Draw for turn.
All the things.
Plains.
Plain. It's pretty plain.
4 mana. I'm going to put Ayli in a timeout.
You don't get to put him in isolation. That's no fair.
Timeout. Go sit in the corner.
Specifically that corner.
Attack you for 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna block one of them with this crab and take 2. Going to 6.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card.
Doo-doo.
This is not bad. This is not bad at all. So I think what I'm gonna do is play this here plains and Cliffhaven Vampire. Pass the turn.
Vampire.
Vampire.
Draw for turn. Tranquil Expanse.
Mm-hmm.
So we can give one of my Eldrazi's +1/+1 at the moment.
You could do this, yes. Is it each other? Yeah.
Yeah. Attack you for 4.
Attack me for 4. Huh. Well, we're definitely crabbing. Question is, do you have a way to eat my vampire? That's 16. You know what? I'll bite.
You'll bite?
I'll bite.
He's going to cease to exist.
Destroy target attacking or blocking creature with power. You sure you don't want to hit the crustacean?
It's tempting, but the one has more power, so...
All right.
Even though the one's harder to surmount.
I can dig that.
And... Bailoff Pup.
Sure.
Turgo. Who's just plain defeated by the crab.
Draw a
At the
card.
moment. It took me 2 pump spells to get him over the first time. I don't think it's happening the second time.
Play a swamp. And Reality Smasher.
Ugh.
Trample Ace 5/5, and you have to discard something to target it, basically. Then I'll attack you for 5.
Got a 15.
And I'll pass the turn.
Draft turn. That's pretty good.
Not a great thing to hear.
Stand shoulder to shoulder.
All right. Support 2 draw.
Pump, deck eye, and the Bailoff Pup.
That's a good pump.
Draft turn. It's not very exciting.
All right.
And equip Stoneforge Masterworks to the Eldrazi Scion.
Sure. So it gets +1/+1.
Yep.
Turning it to 4 power.
8, 9, 10. Leave the Scion.
Okay. So that's just 4. That's just 4. That's just 2.
Yes.
I will block that and take 6. Going to 10.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. Okay. Now what? Hmm. Ten. I'll attack for 5.
Go 10.
I will play I need this. Unfortunately. I'll play Reflector Mage. Bouncing Bailoff Pup.
Ba-doo.
And if I played a land this turn, I don't believe I have. So play an island. And I'll pass the turn.
Untap.
Reflector Mage, of course, has the
Draw
bonus
turn.
of preventing him from recasting that spells with that name this turn.
Whoop.
Four.
First Seed Guardian.
Pretty good, man.
3/4 reach.
Yep. Pretty beefy.
And we can't cast this at the moment. Sure go.
Untap. Draw a card. Interesting. Well, I know what it is, so we'll cast Thought Not Seer.
Away with the Bailoff Pup.
Do I trade Reality Smasher for essentially one of your creatures?
You trade Reality Smasher for a 3-drop.
I don't think I do just yet. So we're going to play an Ayli Eternal Pilgrim, our backup copy. And I'll pass the turn. If you're curious why what I kept saying really over, it was the fact that I drew another one of these immediately. The next turn after you killed the first one.
Really not worth it to attack, so it's your go.
Untap. Draw a card. You're at 10. I'm at 10. Currently.
Yush.
Let's see. I'll attack for 5.
Attack for 5, eh?
Attack for 5.
We're going to lead by example.
This is support 2?
Support 2.
Okay.
Because we don't need another dice. And block.
Block with just that one. Which is currently still just at 5, correct?
Yes.
Let's see. You're at 10. Sure. Why not?
Don't want to sacrifice it to gain 5 life?
And leave you with a gigantic dude? Nah, I'm good. And then, in that case, what we're going to do is play a Cyclone Sire. Pass the turn.
3/4.
3/4 flying. When it dies, it turns into a 3/3 land creature, essentially.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. So you probably don't need that so much. Well, I'm going to lead off by attacking for... That is reach. No, I'm not.
I mean, yeah, if you want.
Crab. Pass turn.
Crabs.
The crab of ancient times.
Equip that.
Unfortunately, you don't have any humans, clerics, or allies.
Yeah.
Other than himself. It's kind of funny.
It does
Any one of
so
3
much.
things. Does that stack? If you had another human, cleric, ally, does that stack?
No, because it's... If
okay.
the creature
Sure.
shares a creature type.
Yeah. It's not for each creature
Yeah.
type.
It's for each creature that would share a creature
Yeah.
type, even if it shares all of them.
That makes sense.
Because otherwise that'd be nuts with changelings.
Oh, yeah, okay. Right.
Because then it'd be, just give like plus 230, plus 230. Pretty good.
Yep. Is that how many there are?
I think that's how many there are. That is a wall. It's a wall I can't really surmount. I'm going to surmount it. 6.
It's still just a 2/2. Crab in front of there. Reflector Mage in front of there.
Make a stand. +1, +0, and indestructible.
Is it creatures you control?
Yeah.
And respond to that by spatial contorting the cleric. +3, -3.
Only get to trade card for... Well, I guess card for 2 cards.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's enough
dead.
to kill the crab. You're right.
That's enough to kill a crab.
Might as well just sacrifice it. I don't know why I didn't do that. I'll sacrifice it and gain 5.
Enter go.
15. For some reason, I can't add 3 + 1 + 1. Draw a card.
I mean, math is hard.
Math is pretty hard.
You just got to think of it in terms of cookies.
Okay, so that's an easy block. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That will get through. Even so, I think it's probably a safe bet. So that's what we're going to do. All in.
Block 4 of it.
Yep.
Take
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Go 2.
Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. It's not really what we like to see.
1/3 flyer.
Go.
Untap. Draw a card. Beats.
Dead.
All right. So that was game 2. I've won 2 in a row, but I think we have enough time. Yeah, it hasn't been that long. You want to do a third one?
Yeah, why not?
Let's do a third one. Maybe we'll get all 4 crabs and play at one time, and then we can have a crustacean feast. So we'll see you in game 3. All right, game 3.
I gotta show my hand first again. Doot, doot, doo. Hand.
My turn. Since we pretty much already won this matchup, I'm keeping a kind of a loose one. It's got a loose caboose. But I'm on the draw as well, so could
Makes it slightly better.
yeah, slightly more favored to
Enter go.
get out of it. Draw a card. That wasn't so bad. Meandering River. To you.
Draw. Forest. Sylvan Advocate.
Sure.
Enter go.
That's a good man. Draw a card.
Vigilance, and as long as he controls 6 or more lands, he gets +2/+2, and land creatures also get +2/+2.
Pretty good man.
I don't think I have any way to produce land creatures, so he's just a better bear that gets bigger,
Yeah.
which is nuts.
Crumbling Vestige, adding black, white. Ayli! To you.
Well, that kind of just defeats the...
Well, yeah. That particular guy. You got quite a bit of removal. Maybe not in your hand, but in general.
Let's go for a War Cleric.
Sure.
Enter go.
Draw a card. Well, I guess it could be worse. Yeah. Here's a Blinding Drone. 1/3 devoid, colorless to tap target creature. And we'll do some Seagate Wreckage. Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn.
Could have, of course, attempted to trade the Pilgrim for both of his creatures, but that's alright. Basically, I want to keep him around so you can have a crab roast.
Yeah. Can't go wrong, just 5 life.
I think that's what I'm going to call this deck.
Crab roast?
Ayli's Crab Roast.
Can't tap this turn, but it can block. Which is the annoying bit. Scion Summoner.
Sure. It does poop out a pretty good chump blocker, if that was the case.
And a white Colorless.
Never mind.
For an aeronaut.
1/3 flyer. Ah, it also produces an ally you can use. Although I guess you had one already.
Yes. Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Huh. What do I do here
What am I do?
with all these cakes? I just really want to have that crab roast, so I'm gonna pass the turn.
End of your turn. Gain 2 life.
Yep.
Going up 22. Draw. I mean, yeah, if we wanted to see something, that's definitely the card. Here's a Stoneforge Masterworks.
Ooh. All right.
Gives
3
plus
allies.
2 plus 2. It's
pretty
pretty
good.
decent.
Side though.
But I think this turn we're going to go with 3 mana for shoulder to shoulder.
Support to
Support to
draw a
draw a
card. Okay. You got it. Plump. Plump boys.
2 in the air.
Sorry. But I stopped on
right.
combat.
I guess you
I do have a
can.
tapper.
Begin combat.
Your biggest dude is a 3, so we will tap the 3. Now, continue.
Attack you for 2 in the air.
You will take 2 in the air, going to 18.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. Well, that works. Play an island. Tap 3.
Is it a crab?
I wish it was a crab. It's a Reflector Mage. Actually, the Reflector Mage is probably better.
Yeah, it probably is.
This needs 6 lands to turn on, correct?
Yes. 1 away.
But these guys have counters on them, which makes it a little more annoying. So I will return the McKindy whatever you call it.
Away!
And I think... Pass the turn.
End of your turn. Gain 2 more life.
Yep.
Go 24. Untap. Draw for turn.
Yes.
Corsaith Master.
Oof. That Masterwork's getting
Baloth Pup.
pretty beefy.
And go to combat.
Go to combat. So you still don't have 6 lands. So your biggest one's still a 3. We will tap down the 3.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card, not 2 cards. Like I almost just did. Do. You know what it's time for? Crab roast.
Crap.
And we'll play a submerged boneyard as well. Pass the turn.
End of your turn. Gain 2 life. Go 26.
Youch.
Draw for turn. How difficult is it to just find the last land, you know?
Well, it's not like I'm pressuring you that much.
It is true. Aeronaut.
1/3. Which you're now allowed to cast.
And, what do we even equip this to? So we got multiple 3 attackers. I think we equipped it to Undo War Cleric.
All right. So you currently have how many other allies? 3?
1, 2, 3. So
Okay.
yes. She's a 5/5. Go to combat.
We will tap down the 5/5.
That's what I figured.
Not going to use it.
Think we are actually.
Okay.
Go 28.
That thing does die pretty handedly to a crab,
Yeah, at least at the moment.
which is super embarrassing.
Really is.
He must be allergic to like shellfish or something. Is crab a shellfish? Nah, it's a crustacean. Are those the same thing?
Enter go.
Probably. I don't know. Who cares?
The combined
Untap.
effect of a death touch
Draw a
and a
card.
1/5 wall is just too much.
Okay. That was probably the best thing I could have drawn.
Dear God.
Swamp.
Oh God. I have a feeling I know what's coming.
Flaying tendrils. All creatures get -2/-2 until end of turn. If a creature would die, exile it instead.
Bloop bloop.
Alright. You still have 2 other allies, so that's all
Yes.
fine and dandy. Let's see. Then I will. Is there any way I can get you with this? Not really. Tap 3. Reflector Mage. And I will bounce. Oh my god, bounce. Kind of want to bounce the Summoner, but I also don't want to give you an extra mana. Actually, you know what? I think I'll bounce this dude.
Away.
Gaining life's annoying.
But he's already gained 8 life, so
True. He has gained a lot of life.
he's done most of that work.
And I'll pass the turn.
Draw for turn. That's pretty decent. Especially since you've used that now, so we'll make 2 knights.
Oof, yep. Maybe I should have waited. Those are allies too, which is painful.
And go to combat.
I don't have mana to tap. So go ahead.
Techie for 1 in the air.
I will take 1 in the air, going to 17.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. Okay, well, now I can stop drawing these.
Never.
Let's go for Cliffhaven Vampire.
Got a flyer.
And I'll play an island. Do I have any good attacks here? Okay, not really. So I'll pass the turn. It's a standoff of sorts.
Draw for turn. Ooh. Sussy. I mean, if anything's gonna dig me out of this hole,
5 mana.
it's gonna be Mundus
no!
Vanguard.
That's an annoyance.
And then
That's a huge annoyance.
we shall go to combat.
I will tap down. What's the biggest dude here? Still don't have 6 lands.
So we got a 3/3.
So 3/3.
Boop. Enter go.
Okay. Let's see. That thing is so annoying. Untap.
Debating whether to roast a crab or not.
Draw a card. That's kind of what I was debating. Yes.
Like,
He does look pretty delicious, to
Yeah.
be perfectly honest.
You'd be surprised that he'd even agree to be part of an army when like the entire army's just looking at him like, I want to eat that.
Is it crab time? It might be crab time. So I'd have to eat 1, 2, 3, 4 things
Get up to 30 life.
to get up to exile something.
Is it worth sacrificing 4 creatures to kill one thing?
Yeah, but that one thing pumps 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6 things. 7 actually, because you got another one in hand. This is actually a surprisingly tough decision. I think it's time to actually feast. So he's going to eat the crab. Delicious. Go up to 22.
Crab.
That's some good crab. And then he's going to eat a reflector mage.
Well, I mean, he's core, so he can do what he wants.
true.
It's not cannibalism.
So that puts me up to 25. And then he's going to eat... Oh, sorry. Each time I'm gaining life, you're losing 1 as well.
Yeah.
So 2 so far.
Go to 26.
Yeah. Then I'll eat the other reflector mage. Tasty. 28.
25.
Hey, I'm winning. And
Are you leaving up the right mana?
yeah. Oh, I need a white, don't I?
Yeah.
Well, okay. You're gonna let me.
Yeah.
You're
I'll
gonna
you
let
do
that slide, I think. And then what's better to have, a tapper or a 2/4 that drains?
Well, you have to sacrifice the last one to actually kill the thing.
Oh, sure, right. Yep. Eat. Well, I guess in that case, this makes more sense. But then you
No,
don't lose
the
one.
other one makes more sense because you make
You don't
me
lose
lose
one.
one more.
Yeah, it's true. But this one gains me 1 more. In the grand scheme of things.
But is 21 that different for... Sorry, is 31 that different from 32
Probably not.
to this board?
Probably not. Drone. 31.
24.
And then delicious. Cliffhaven Vampire.
Is it exile?
It's exile, yes. So that was a tasty little roast. This is a pretty fat Ayli right now. I mean, honestly, this was probably absolutely the wrong thing to do, but it was funny.
It really was funny.
So I'll pass the turn.
Watch the core devour a
Delicious.
crab and then move on to some humans. And
And then a vampire and an Eldrazi.
here's my 6th land, finally.
Good. That, not so good.
I think we're going to go for the Seed Guardian.
Yep.
Then we're going to equip Masterworks onto the Aeronaut.
Sure. So you currently have 3. That pumps 3 plus 3.
1,
2,
2,
3.
3. Yeah.
Yep.
And take you for 4.
As vigilance.
Right. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
15. 15. You have no idea how tempted I am to just take 15.
I mean,
This Ayli's pretty cool.
you basically ate it all last time.
Yeah. I can't get back up to 30 again that easily.
Yeah, I don't think Wall of Frost is in the format. Or
No.
what is that tree from from Innistrad?
Gold
Exchanges.
tree?
No, the exchanges life total thing.
Oh,
There could be some shenanigans with that.
Probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I think it has 13 toughness originally, so that's quite the feast to eat an entire tree.
Yeah, I think at this point I'm actually just going to put it in front of an ally because those are still just 2/2s, correct?
Yes.
So I will take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Putting me to 18? Is that? Yes, 18.
Enter go.
Untap.
I guess you could eat an
Draw a
Emrakul
card.
to regain that 15 life.
That'd be pretty tasty as well.
Or 15 flying squirrels.
So now I just have to get back up to 30 and exile the Masterworks. That shouldn't be too hard. How many cards in hand?
1.
1 card in hand.
Which, if you remember, you should know. It's kind of been hanging around for a while, though.
I'm going to tap 4. Thought not seer. Let's take it. Then, since I've cast something this turn, I will Containment Membrane. Unfortunately, I can't put it on that, but I will put it on... I mean, that's the biggest one intrinsically, but it can't actually get bigger. So, yeah, I'm going to put it on the flyer because I can't really block the flyer. Well, it just, yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know why we're doing it like that. Kind of weird.
Doing it the most complicated way possible.
Sure.
Don't even worry about it.
And I'll pass the turn.
Draw for turn.
It's worth noting, whatever you put the Masterwork on, it's 1 less than it was last time. On account of that Dead Knight.
Yeah. And you exiling the ally that was in my hand.
That too. Well, I would have just made it the same.
Move it over there.
Yep.
It's kind of an annoying wall at the moment. 4.
Yeah, I'll go to 14.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. That's funny. Okay. Let's go for...
Oh, I guess this would have been a 4/4. I thought it was a 3/3 for some reason.
Yeah. Let's go for... Cyclone Sire. Pretty good one to sacrifice because it turns into another little critter
That you can eat.
that you can eat and have be tasty.
You could feed your Ayli a bone.
And yeah, I think I'm just gonna pass the turn. As exciting as that is.
Draw for turn. Ooh. Scion Summoner.
Sure. It's another Eldrazi if you wanted
Yeah,
to.
now
move.
the Eldrazi could
Yeah,
be 5 power.
you could Masterwork the Eldrazi.
I think I'm going to. I don't know why I untapped that.
No.
Nah.
Yeah, okay.
Attack you for 9.
Attack me for 9. So that's 3, 5 on that one.
Yeah. 4/5 and a 5/5.
Well, congratulations, you have an elephant
That's unfortunate.
with no abilities.
I mean, he's still untapped.
That's true. He is still untapped. I don't think there was a way I could possibly have done that without making him also
just
tap.
Going, I'm not going to attack anymore.
Yeah. I'm going to put this in front of that. And so that's 5 coming in.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll go to 9.
It's dead. Sad face.
That poor elephant.
That poor elephant.
There was an elephant in the room and he got eaten.
Enter go. It's a good thing I switched these, because if I didn't, then this knight would have lost an ally to share a type with.
Yeah. It's a pretty good idea. Okay. This game.
You could have hit the Scion Summoner, and then you'd have made it I guess it would have been a 4/4. +1/+1 counter, right?
Yeah.
This seems like horrible utility. I'm going to counteract your masterwork.
Sure. It's Oblivion Strike the Seed Guardian. Just because it has reach. It's got a big bottom.
And when it dies, I don't get my 1/1.
No, you don't get your 1/1.
Because you've been exiling all my creatures. So
yeah, I guess
it's accomplished nothing.
I guess so.
This is the first one to actually die. Sylvan Advocate.
9, which is still not really ideal. I attack you for...
I mean, you sacrificed 5 things, and you're still in a good position, so
that's
impressive.
True. He's pretty full after that crab roast. I don't know if he has room for dessert.
I think it's a girl.
Is it she?
It's a woman.
Whatever. Is attacking good here? Probably not really. Yeah, just gonna pass turn.
Untap. Draw turn.
You're still at 24, right? Yeah.
Yeah, after we're like sharing a barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where they get it from, but they found it consistently. 5.
Attack for 5. Block.
I think I will kill the Thought-Knot Seer, because that draws me a card.
Now, I'm not really sure. Do I get priority after you stack damage? I do, right? I must. That must be how that works. Because I know I get priority before damage happens.
Do you, though?
Do I?
I think that's part of the damage resolution. It's
you sure?
Deciding where it goes. I have no idea, but...
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Because I'd assume that means the damage would be on the stack, which it's not, so...
Sure, but when you choose how you... Like, it is basically just depending when you choose how the damage would be dealt. So do you choose how the damage would be dealt, and then there's stuff
I'm choosing to first deal damage to this.
Well, sorry, ordering blockers. Yeah, there must be, because I can do it at the beginning of the combat damage step. Right?
Do you have priority there?
Well, if anyone has priority, we both get it.
Yeah. Thing is there priority there? I thought that was the whole thing about taking damage off the stack, was that they...
But no, the whole thing of taking damage off the stack is so you can't stack your damage and then sacrifice the creature, and the damage is still there happening.
Yeah. I guess I'm more wondering why, because I'm just saying I'm going to deal damage to this than this. So even if you sack something, I'm just going to deal damage to the other one.
Yeah, I guess that would be how that works. Sure. Seer down.
Scion down.
Yeah, because you're not choosing to split the damage. You're ordering blockers.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Here's planes.
Yep.
It's a very worthwhile draw. And... I can make this a 2/2, or I can make this a 3/3, I guess.
Sure. Good.
Yeah.
Untap. Draw a card. That's kind of a fun one. Haven't seen.
I don't know if that's a good thing for me or not.
Cletus. Try to forget.
Cletus.
It's old Uncle Cletus coming after the crab roast. So it's a 3/4 lifelink, and I get zombies when your things die. Unfortunately, it's not when anything dies, or we could have some serious shenanigans going on right
Don't
here.
you have to exile it?
Yeah, you have to exile it.
If a non-token creature an opponent controls would die, instead exile the card, and you get a zombie. Okay.
And then I can sacrifice vampires or zombies to make Cletus a little bit bigger.
Or you just eat them.
Yeah. Let's see here. So you currently have a 3/3, a 2/2, and a 1/1?
Yeah.
3/3, 2/2, 1/1. I'm gonna attack you for 3 in the air.
Go 21.
Might as well start chipping away at it to you. Cletus, I've had it up to here.
Draw for turn. There we go.
Please tell me you don't have a way to deal with Cletus. Oh, good. just a dude who is an ally.
And is flying. That's the most important bit.
And you still technically have an ally in play, even though he's tapped. Ahem.
Enter go. Have 2 allies in play.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot about the knight. Untap.
So it's a 3/5 at the moment. Flyer.
Rock card. Yeah, that wasn't ideal. Let's see. So that's 3 power currently, correct?
Yeah.
Then 3 power. Probably not great to attack with that one. I'll just pass turn.
Tap. Draw for turn.
Maybe I should have just wasted this.
Good, we can have
Cleric.
Cleric.
All right. That makes him pretty beefy.
It's now got 4 power.
4 power.
I think we're going to attack for 4.
I think I will block it. And before damage, I will sacrifice this, gaining 4 life, going to 13. And I will animate Island. Sure, why not?
And I guess I shall move. And let's use this wastes. Doot. Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. That's kind of funny. You're at 21.
Yes.
Well, let's send in Ayli.
Searing light.
Oh. Well, that's no fun. You got it.
Don't want to eat anything.
No.
No dessert.
No. That one's too full. However,
Oh.
play a Crumbling Vestige, add a white, black. This one is ready for action.
Of course, the other one doesn't get dessert because
No.
it has to share with their twin sister that shares a name.
And let's see. I actually forgot I had this. I confused it with a Crumbling Vestige.
Oh.
So last turn I probably should have just wasted the Crumbling Vestige that I had to draw a card, but that's okay. Not a huge loss. I was kind of hoping you would like just trade something useless for it so I could actually get a little value, but
Traded a Searing Light. It's pretty useless when you have a 3/4 and a 3/3.
that's true. Yeah, I want a zombie though. I'm gonna draw a card right now, I think. I'm in main phase. And I'll pass the turn.
Untap. Can't gain life with him quite yet.
With who now?
The Undo War Cleric.
Oh, yeah.
On account of having Summoning Sickness for that turn.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move the Masterwork.
I thought you meant with him. I'm like, that's not a tap ability. Unfortunately, Ayli cannot eat herself. It's a very unfortunate set of circumstances, or else, I would have had it eat itself.
Attack you for 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 in the skies. We will take it. Going to 9.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. Okay, we'll play Wastes.
Wastes.
And it's time to kick off the second annual crab roast. Yeah! This time we got Uncle Cletus. Now do I draw again? Probably should.
You have a mana to crab roast, so
I do. I've took 2 mana to crab roast if I really wanted to. We'll draw a card. See what we get. Do I do anything here? Let's see. So you've got 2/2, 2 2/2s, 3 2/2s, and a 1/1.
yes.
Well, Uncle Cletus isn't really doing all that much, so I'll send it in.
Uncle Cletus, huh? Think we're gonna lead by example.
That's support 2, and that's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just instant speed.
Block like that. Okay. Well, that's interesting.
You don't even get any zombies out of this.
No, I don't. So I could gain 3 life and trade with a 3/3.
Yeah, and that would weaken
Or I could gain 4 life.
my flyer.
So I think I'm going to trade with the 3/3.
It would weaken my flyer. Just gonna point that out there because it'd kill an ally.
I know. That's what I'm doing.
Oh,
Yeah, so I'm going to kill it. I was saying, do I do that or do I sacrifice it? I'm like, well, it's not really that hard of a decision. So yeah, I'll trade with that knight ally. I will gain 3, going to 12.
you made it sound like the 4 life was the better choice, but
No. God, no. Taking something off the board and gaining 1 less life. Not that close. Pass the turn.
untap, draft turn. Very exciting. Here's planes. I think we're running out of those, so I got a foil one in the in there still. Well, 3 in the air.
Yep. Go to 9.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. Oh, man. Why that one? Meandering River. So you have 2 2/2s, 3 2/2s untapped. Yeah, I don't really want to trade for any of them. I'll pass the turn.
Untap. Draft turn. Speak of the devil.
Hey! Foil planes.
3.
6.
Enter go. I have at least 8 more life after I get you through that.
Oh, that's decent. That's a decent man. Crumbling Vestige. We'll add a black.
You just had all of those.
Yeah.
I had none of those, so...
No? You didn't have any in your pool?
Nope.
Pretty much.
Big ol' 0.
4 mana. Reality Smasher. It's a big boy.
It's going to smash me
He's
some
a big
reality.
boy. I'm still in a pretty bad position because they do have a flyer that I can't do much about, but and you're over 20 life. Unfortunately, I can gain a bunch back, so there's that. I will attack for 5.
I can put 3 things in front of it.
Yes.
Well, I mean, 2 of them aren't helping, and you'd clearly kill the one, but I'd still be dealing 2. Yeah, we're gonna put 3.
3 things in front of it.
All these.
Yoink. That is a perfectly acceptable trade, in my opinion. And then... yeah, I'll just main phase this again. Draw a card with Wreckage. Pass the turn. Mainly because I can sacrifice both my things still. If I want to.
Planes again.
How?
Attack you for 2.
4. We've reduced our clock.
Enter go.
I'm gonna eat this crab. Go to 9. Draw a card. Oh man.
What, I have 2 more crabs in that deck that I have to
Yeah, I've got a full set of crabs. Here's another one. Crabs. Delicious. Delicious crabs.
It's got all the crabs.
Okay, then. So you got a 2/2 and 1 card in hand.
Yeah.
Attack for 3.
I got an 18.
Essence Depleter. Pass the turn.
Gonna deplete some essence. Druff turn. Are you kidding me? In the forest.
Jeez. Wow. This is a grind.
There's... Alright, I counted 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 out of 14 lands.
Wow.
Or 15 lands.
Wow.
So there's 4 left in
That's
there.
impressive. Or depressing. One of the two.
2.
7.
Sure go.
Drain you for 2. Go to 9.
That is going to be an issue now that you finally have one of those.
Untap. Okay, what do we actually got for colorless? Quite a few. So I can drain for 5 a turn? Whew.
Jesus.
That's quite a bit. Draw a card. Oh, but that's just... I can't resist doing... Oh, I gotta do this.
Is it the 4th crab? If it's the 4th crab, you have to play it. I mean, you said you hoped that you could get the 4th crab. Or get all 4 crabs in play.
It's 4th
There
crab.
you go.
I guess it's only technically 1 less because it's still this island here. It's pretty tasty. It's a pretty tasty crab. You know what? No, I'm not going to scuttle in for 1 damage. I'll pass the turn.
I mean, it's finally a spell. Shoulder to shoulder. Misprint.
Oh, that's a good one.
Draws me a card. It's mostly just 3 mana draw.
This is
Are you
crustacean.
kidding me?
Deck. Oh, God. Oh, man. Yeah, that's all 4 crabs. This was a delicious evening.
You can drain me. So, 3.
I will drain for 4. Net go up 1. Go to 10.
12. Enter go.
Unzap. Draw card. Jeez, really? Oh man. So here's another colorless land.
Drain for 6.
That's insanity. Let's scuttle on in there.
I'll block one of the scuttlers.
Sure.
Go to 11.
And I'll pass the turn.
Draw for turn.
I don't know how that's possible. Is that all your lands?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Wow. Now I kind of want to draw lands. It's just
6.
It's just so good. I'll drain you for 6.
I'll go to 5.
No change on my life total.
Well, actually,
Oh, do you have some
I will
pumps?
give it +1/+0 and indestructible for this turn.
Okay, I'll go to 9.
Enter go.
Unzap. Draw a card.
Now you better do this right.
Oh, I know. So I just need to drain you for 5. So that's these
You
ones.
need to do 5 damage.
Oh, I need to do 5 damage. Sure.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair.
I have no cards in hand.
I know.
It's...
Thing is, I want to eat these crabs. Like, I know I can kill you with crabs, but I want to eat them. Okay, well, here's what I'll do.
Eating them doesn't get you up to exiling range, so...
Oh, I know that. I'm not trying to do anything fancy. I just really want to eat these crabs and kind of kill you with a crab. So what I'll do is drain you for 4. Go to 13.
Go to 1.
And I'll send in this crab.
Dead. You gotta eat the other
Crabs. Do I have to eat the other crab?
I mean, may as well.
Sure, I'll eat the other crab. Delicious. All right. So that was
Two more forests.
That was kind of
there.
fun.
Of course, the 2 cards that I've been digging for right at the bottom.
Right at the bottom. Oh man. Yeah, I was out of crabs, unfortunately. Couldn't numb on any more crabs. So that was a weird matchup.
Yeah.
A little one-sided, but I mean, if you watch the unboxing video, it was kind of clear that this was probably going to happen anyway.
Yeah, kind of.
Anyway, so now we're full of crabs, and we'll see you next week with the Patreon reward thing.
Boy.
So we'll see you then.